Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 24, and today we are heading over to the Miami Grand Prix, and to see I've now put a brand new helmet similar to the season helmet, just a little bit lighter if you will, and obviously the reason I had to do that is because George Russell, my teammate, had run me up and said, yo, the helmet is too confusing for the fan. Can you change the helmet? So I went, okay, fine. I've now put a new helmet on, ready for the Miami, and obviously did the upgrade adjustment to see what I can put in going forward at the Miami. And here is the pro that HD for the RD. Nothing must have really quite changed. Some team has a bit of improvement, but obviously had to put a brand new component. But we are getting a little bit too worn out our components, so we had to change it to make sure we can do the races, especially in Miami, where we also have the sprint lane. So obviously it's a good idea to put a brand new component to make sure it all goes well for the rest of the weekend. So obviously doing my first line in sprint qualifying on one, we shouldn't be doing too bad anyway, but when I did the practice section, I did notice something. The car, even though they set up were good enough for me last time, it didn't feel quick. It didn't. I am currently 12 and I'm trying to get the slipstream of Albon to try and improve my time in the second run in 8-2-1. And it looks like I should be able to get improvement at the end on really good timing, and we're going up fourth, which is good, and the bottom five is Honor Behrman and Nick Tara, Kevin, Endo and Fassi are out in 8-2-1. But now in 8-2-2 first run, obviously, like I have mentioned about, the car didn't feel quick as I did in the practice section. It feels quicker, but that's because I warmed up the medium tire, so automatically it feels better and better. But the tire that was quicker than me in the practice section, it's no surprise, is Ferrari was a lot faster, so I'm now doing back to back the same, continuous lap. So yeah, Ferrari is a lot faster, even though Gasly's down P12. Charles Leclerc is way faster than I had expected going to Miami, and I'm fine with it because as long as it's not the same thing in every weekend where I'll end up being slower than the Ferrari, it's not the way I want to go. So now I do my third line in 8-2-2. As you can see, I'm out of the top 10, so I had to try and survive as I put in a really good time, which is something I'm happy about. Hopefully that will be enough to put myself up into top 10, so we will get the season result eventually, and George Russell, who is currently 12, which is not good, maybe improve, and we managed to sneak in for the top 10, and the bottom 5 is Perez, Albon, George Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, and Esteban Ocon. So Russell has not managed to survive. That kind of shows there is a big pay difference with Mercedes compared to McLaren and the Ferrari, which is something we might have to take a notice in the future races as we come to the track that can be similar to Miami or the track that has a hot temperature. So I don't really quite know what is the issue, but unfortunately our qualifying in 8-2 we not improved a lot of the time. We end up going to qualify P10 and double Ferrari 1-2 Leclerc, then Gasly. But now in the sprint race with 5 right, and now we are on way with a fantastic start from Carlos Sainz, who now put himself up the P2. Gasly has lost a play, but he might lose it to Lando Norris, who now put himself up the P3. Gasly not back. P4 with Max Verstappen and P5 followed by Joe. Then Peter finished me and with little on board with Joe Russell, who is down in P11 with Hamilton in P10 slow and P9, so Hamilton is slow. We'll be back to the out quite often throughout the season, I reckon. But for me, who's currently in P7, has got up the Piastri right behind me, and I know Piastri is going to put in a little too fight. Hopefully I might be able to survive, and Lando and Gasly are now battling out wheel to wheel. And then obviously monitoring who is coming out to the top, and Lando Norris done a good job holding on that P3, but that Ferrari, as you can see on Charles Leclerc. But first, we've got to see the move on Joe, where I overtaken Joe Rondo on the inside. Fantastic overtake that was for me in turn 1. But we're on board with Max Verstappen, who's in P5, but let's turn our attention to Charles Leclerc, who is in P1, almost 43 seconds. So you can see the pace of that Ferrari, especially in Leclerc, who put in a fantastic time, which is incredible to see. And for Lando Norris, who chased down his very, very good friend Carlos Sainz, as Lando pulled off to the outside. You see if he can make a move on Carlos Sainz, who's on the inside now, got more better pace than that Alpine does. And now Lando put himself up to the second place, and now you can see we are getting close to Matt putting a move on the inside, trying to stay committed, and we managed to pull it off top to top on Matt Verstappen. Now take it out Gasly, but we did lose a little bit of a time, and Matt now pulling along the side, and in front of us with the replay, we got Ferrari and the Alpine are batting out with each other, with Gasly has completed an overtake on Carlos. I take that P3 and we just separately defended again to Matt Verstappen. Now we jumped over to lap 6. We now caught up to Pierre Gasly, already overtaken Carlos side ages to go, and we are trying to get our head down to see if we can catch up to Pierre Gasly. And obviously I am very worried, because I do not want to be stuck behind, and Gasly is going slow. Pierre Gasly is going slow, and we all have overtaken Gasly, and he will be DNF right now. As you can see, pulled off to one side, and he is out of the way. That is not a good weekend so far for Gasly having that DNF. But in lap 9, we got Charles Leclerc now putting really good pace, pulling away a very, very, very good time. He's actually not allowing anybody to chase down on Charles Leclerc, and I'm trying my best to catch up to Lando Norris, but the pace of that McLaren just seemed a little bit too quick for my liking, even though back in 3 races from Australia, Japan, China, we put in a fantastic racing where we had that green win in a row at the Mercedes team. Miami, so it seemed not being the case for me, unfortunately, and Matt had caught up, but couldn't quite get the move done. We had to wait for the right timing, which is basically upcoming DRS zone, and it might be able to get the move done on me, which is not good thing. So I need to put in a fantastic defender to try to hold on to that P3, but we slammed the wall so hard. You can see the Puncture had just happened, and unfortunately it's double Puncture that absolutely ruined my chance for completing a podium, and that my 13th NF of this season based off my own mistake. And unfortunately it is confirmed a double Puncture out of the way to that slammed into the wall a little bit too hard, and it was unfortunate and went a little bit too wide, but couldn't do anything about it, unfortunately, and Charles had taken a sprint where, and we actually had the DNF the Piastri with the final one that had DNF, so I'm assuming he must have DNF in the same way timing as I did in lap 9, maybe in lap 10, but we now heading over to the qualifying a couple hours later once again for the qualifying. Hopefully I had my spirit a lot higher than I would have liked because of that incident in that lap 9 had that Puncture, but a little nice wave to the fan who supported me, and obviously that gave me the motivation to be able to know, let's try better, but unfortunately I did have that issue with my component, I had to wait a little bit longer, but that didn't affect too much as I gone straight back down when it's finished doing my first run in the qualifying one. Hopefully I will survive and get back into top 10 and obviously put into performative and hopefully try, maybe get on win, try to make up for my mistake basically. But managed to sneak in with 14 with Oton, Kevin, Sloan, Endo, UT are out as in the bottom 5, so I managed to sneak in with P14. That's a little bit shocking. Russell had a lot better qualifier than I did, so it's a bit modest because I don't want to be slugging at all. I need to be able to put in points, because obviously with my driver championship it's on the line. Not many drivers are that far behind. Some of them are in that 20-point range. All they need is finish ahead of me and then we'll get closer, which is something I need to be mindful about. Russell continue out qualifying me so far. Now in 2-2 sector 1, we put in a fantastic sector 2. But will that sector 2 be enough for me to be able to get a higher place finish for that 2-2 to survive, get into 2 lane? These are trust on that. I mean, P9, so not that far off from being emanated for that P11. So I deployed yesterday. I've got managed to jump up to P5 just behind Joe Russell, and the bottom 5 is Hamilton, Behrman, Faxi, Nicara, and Alexander Albon are out in that 2-2. Now in 2 lane, my third one, fantastic sector 2 once again, which is really good. Now I know I have that confidence I'll be able to put a good time in sector 2. Sector 1 wasn't too bad either. Sector 3 is something I need to improve, especially in this corner. So hopefully with all that practice I had in practice 1 and obviously loads and loads of running laps in the qualifying and obviously with the sprint as well, that should give me confidence. So I jumped up, managed to get to P2, which is good. Sector 1 purple, sector 2 what is the gonna be? It's going to be green, and that's my sector 1. Hopefully I'll be able to get a pole. I do have a chance for a pole. I'm 2 times higher on my personal bet time, which is really good. Hopefully I'll be able to sneak in for that pole position over Pierre Jackson, but unfortunately so much time in that final corner that ultimately not going to allow me to improve time whatsoever. So I'm in P2, Jackson P1, Charles Leclerc behind me in P3 with Joe Russell in P5.
Florida is no stranger to world-class sports, and as of 2022, the USA's Sunshine State is now on the F1 calendar. Welcome back to the Magic City for the Miami Grand Prix. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Pierre Gasly yesterday puts him on pole position, and Daniel completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Albon, Hulkenberg, Vesti, Leclerc, Behrman, Hamilton, Russell, Tsunoda, Fittipaldi, Stroll, Magnussen, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? what do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Now we're getting ready to back on to the Miami Grand Prix. Obviously with the Overtake. Apparently my engineer telling me it's too hot outside. But I don't think it is. I think they're being dramatic. But it looked a bit okay. Hopefully no rain. There's a chance of it. But it's unlikely anyway. But unfortunately, you may see Charles Leclerc is not on the list as he's been fallen down due to the penalty he has for changing the component. I believe that ultimately does to help me out a little bit with my chance to try and catch this man Gasly. That's my hope. Going forward in this race, trying to warm up everything my tire with the front end a little bit tactile, so I try to improve it. But unfortunately, I had a bit of a issue with my race position as I stopped way too early, which is not good. I need a fantastic start to try to speed ahead. But we all are now ready for the 5 red lights, getting ready for the Miami Grand Prix goes underway with that with the fantastic start. But don't wonder who had absolutely banner start put himself up to P3 battling the McLaren, but will he be able to come out on top on land or not? No, he won't. He's down P4. He almost paused to move what Carlos Sainz did in the sprint, but Joe couldn't beat more better time than Carlos Sainz. Unfortunately, him being P4, but that's an exceptional start for Joe Wonder. But for Carlos Sainz, who is battling out with his former teammate years ago, is Matt Verstappen on wheel to wheel with Sergio Perez, who tried to get involved. You can see he tried to find the space to the overtake between the 12 to find it, but he's on the inside now. Can he get the dive done and try directly on both cars? Matt Verstappen, who's on the inside, managed to get by and complete for the overtake on Carlos Sainz, Perez, who almost found it right now, couldn't pull it off, and Charles Leclerc, who's battling out with Nicola Hulkenberg, who tried to put himself up to P10, and looks like he might get it done, but Nicola has put a fantastic exit and racing wheel to wheel to Charles Leclerc. We also have Albon, who put a move on the inside line, and Nicola closed off on Charles Leclerc, and Albon put the dive on the inside. Can he get himself ahead of Nicola Hulkenberg? Once again, racing wheel to wheel for both cars, but Nicola had much more better exit and got himself ahead of Albon, but Leclerc has tried to get himself back through on Albon and see if he can get the move done, put himself back to P11, yes it will. Now he tries to chase down Nicola once again, but you're back on board with me, who tries to get the overtake done on Pierre Jack like I did to Matt, but I didn't have that good braking as I went just a little bit too wide, but we're still close enough to be able to take down Jack there, and obviously with the help of DR that will give so much pace for me to be able to get the move done on the outside. At the same time, we got the overtake, fighting going on, and Joe has locked up and lost the play to Otto Piastri, and Matt has gone low, and now I've overtaken Jack, no issue whatsoever, but that allowed Lando Norris to catch up to us. But first, we had to say something about Joe wanting to say that was unfortunate. Otto Piastri and Matt Verstappen surely coming, and obviously got the overtake done with no problem whatsoever, and Jack got himself back ahead of me. We can clearly see that Lars is a lot faster than I am today, which is something I do not want to deal with. All races long for sure, and Matt Verstappen's battling with Otto Piastri, got him in a P4, and we obviously tried to get the fastest lap to be able to maximise all the point count, but Matt Verstappen unfortunately taken that fastest lap. But we should continue putting a good fight to try so close as possible to Pierre Gasly, who is completely looking like the fastest man on track. No, no doubt about that. That little snap, but luckily a managed to save it, and that's because the dirty air, the tortoise moves to lose the back end. But luckily, I was still so close by, but I did lose a bit of a time that allowed Lando to, really start rapidly and gain time on him, which is not to try to do other things to not to let Lando leave. I then went for the dive on the inside, had to make a bit wide turn now, that I felt the back end just going a little bit, but managed to total trot on that, reclaiming the P1 lead, and that will allow all the cars behind Lando, that's what Matt, Piastri, Joe, Shire, Pellet, Bassi, everyone behind is now caught up because of my voice with Pierre Gasly, who is now getting to my toe, and I'm trying to stay away from the certain racing line, but Gasly unfortunately pulled up on the inside line to get the overtake done, which we are now racing wheel to wheel, and Lando knows in his head, he's thinking, we got to get the move done to all of this fighting, so the two caused me to lose time as Lando tried to pull on the inside to try to get it done, went for the move on the inside, defended the position, and that allowed Lando to pull up as well, finding Gasly, and hopefully that will help me in the long run try to build gap as much as I can and as fast as I can. Obviously, Matt Verstappen, who's getting a little bit of a take of this mystery thing going on, but Matt will have to pay to get the double overtake on 100%. But with that Ferrari pay, he's looking really rapid, so he might not be the take. But in lap 5, Gasly's still, getting closer to me, but managed to pull away from Lando Norris in 2.6 seconds. How has he done that? Literally, I told you that Ferrari pace is absolutely up the chart, which is not good for me, as Gasly's now got the inside, got the overtake done very easily, and I'm very, very annoyed about it. And I knew I just didn't have what it takes anyway. And Matt Verstappen had overtaken Lando Norris, which is a fantastic move from Matt on the outside. Got it done. Very easy and breezy overtake from Matt Verstappen. And I know he is definitely going to start catching up to me. But unfortunately, in lap 7, Lando got himself ahead. And Gas had the locked up, made the contact. He had made the contact. Because of it locked up, I had gone straight back of his car and locked the bottom wing, and that is not even good for me because I'm trying to do everything in my power to pull away from Gasly, but Gasly mistaken the pressure he's getting from me had taught him his locked up, his breaking point to be a bit of a mistake, and now I've got the boundary more from that, so I decided to go in lap 8, go in until lap 9, we gotta go in, put a new front wing, because I must rather race with the new wing rather than racing with the broken wing. If there introduced a chance of losing time, maybe a spin out, who knows. So I decided, you know what, let's get in very early, obviously, but hopefully under top, we'll work out and feel the top or get Gasly for that one, and Lando Norris, who continue to do a fantastic job in P2, obviously overtaking Matt Verstappen, although I thought Matt overtook him, and now Matt will have the DR and he's definitely chasing down on Lando Norris. But Pierre Gasly is still holding that 2-second lead. He's really quick, and Matt pulled on the outside line to get the overtake done into the inside line. But at the same time, we have got the overtake of Charles Leclerc going for the double overtake on Carlos' side, and Sergio Perez. What a move that was for Charles Leclerc. He's truly the man on a mission to try to take down his teammate, to try to take and win. He had not had to win so far, and that was a fantastic overtake for Charles Leclerc, but his teammate Pierre Gasly, who really are having a lot better racing so far, with the lead of nearly 3 seconds, well now 3 seconds in lap 11, going with the lap 12, couple laps gone by. He's doing a really good job so far, but unfortunately his engine has just run proof, and he's now going to be out. I think that is so unfortunate for Fassi. It's almost like all the rookies that enter the season have basically been a curse, and that is damn unfortunate. But with his teammate Max Verstappen, who is chasing down Otto Piastri, who had overtaken Max Verstappen. I think you may have seen in replays, it didn't call it out, but now in lap 15, Pierre Gasly, has gone in, put a new tyre on Piastri's P2, gone in. Don't forget, all the tyre has already pitted anyway, but this is opportunity where we get to see if I manage to pull the undercut down rapidly, move up the position, try to get the undercut on Gasly, got myself ahead. But in the pit lane exit, Gasly is the first one out, got himself ahead, which is not just nearly made the contact again. But I backed out just in time because I much rather to race behind him than having the damage and being ahead of him, because I would have to go in anyway. So I stayed behind him, but went for the move on the inside. What? Immaculate overtake that was. Got myself ahead of Gasly, but more had made a mistake. Now Gasly will get the DR that as he had the fantastic exit, put himself back in the lead, and DR that will be open for Gasly, which means he will start pulling away from him, which is not good whatsoever. Max Verstappen on the inside get the move done on Otto Piastri, but Piastri done a fantastic job on defending the position in P4. Fantastic defending for the Australian man himself, really good effort on Otto Piastri, Lando Norris, who's now involved in the fight. Don't forget, he was almost lead second behind me and Gasly in ages to go. Now, he's within that DR race, which means a chance for Lando to get a win on that Miami. I then went for the dive on the inside, went way too far. Got myself involved in a tussle with Lando Norris as I'm going wheel to wheel with Lando, and that allowed Gasly to pull away in a little bit more of a time, which is not good. With me on the inside, went with the late one on the brake, which means I got myself ahead, which is fantastic. Now I had to try to chase down Pierre Gasly once again, and Dode and Leclerc are also racing wheel to wheel, and Leclerc, who's obviously in a faster car, Dode is trying to hold on to everything to stay ahead of Leclerc, but unfortunately wasn't the case. But now in lap 19 with me, who lost 3.6 seconds to Pierre Gasly, it's over. Now I'm fighting with Lando and Max Verstappen for the second place and potentially third place as well, as we are in that podium position. And we've got 3 in 1, double overtaken, and I now locked the plate down to P4. Matt, who succeeded double overtake, got himself up to P2. Lando Norris in P3, who's just been overtaken by Matt. Wow. Everything is a fantastic racing so far, and I took Matt and Leclerc, who's done double overtake. Leclerc did that, Matt now done that, and I've lost 2 positions, and I've no clue what went wrong here. I was fighting for the win, and now I'm rapidly moving place to P4, but I still got the chance to try to catch up. Obviously, the race isn't over, so there's a big chance for a comeback. Through the court, I try to get the move done on Lando Norris on the outside, racing wheel to wheel once again. And I'm really liking this wheel to wheel action between me and Lando, which is show that there's a good sportsmanship between me and Lando Norris, and I got myself ahead of Norris up to P3, chasing down to Max Verstappen with the fastest sector one and with the fastest lap on our boat. But Lando Norris, who rapidly got so close to me, took me by surprise when the big dive went a bit too far, locked my place to Max Verstappen, almost locked it to Lando Norris. That's 2 big mistakes on the late braking, and that is not what I need going forward in this season. I cannot afford that type of mistake. Basically, I'm on board with George Russell in lap 25 and Lee in lap 26. Russell is not having a good race. He's behind his former teammates, Yutin Tsunoda and Ollie Behrman. They not have a good race either. And Ollie Behrman just spun it Ollie Behrman made a mistake and got himself spun the wrong way around. He had to make 3-point turn to get back in racing. But with that bring out safety car, and we have to find out if that's the case, because I'm not sure edit at the moment. And looks like there is a safety car. Yes, there is. I thought I saw that little yellow flag going off, and that brings out safety car, which means a 10 for a redemption to try and get that win, as I'm now with Matt and Jacqueline, so I don't have to worry about, being too far behind. But the problem is, I've got all the tires to pair to top to, and safety tire now gone in, and I'm going to do the same thing as Matt done to the Lewis Hamilton in 2021 Abu Dhabi, as I'm putting alongside him, obviously allowing Matt to have the head ahead of the second place, because I can't overtake him anyway. And now the race has started, and I now pulled up alongside Matt Verstappen, last one on the break. Matt also was the last one on the break, but I was the victorious in that overtake, got myself ahead of Matt Verstappen, got myself in a second place in lap 28, only 1.5 laps to go, chasing down Jacqueline with everything in my power to try and get that win, continue ascending the lead of having multiple back-to-back victory for Mercedes is what I need. That 4 in a row, need to totally get that. But that is sure doesn't look really quick. Matt Verstappen, who's now put alongside on the outside line to try to get the middle line, had to pull on the inside, make it 3 in wide, and I'm on the middle trying to get low, which I've done that, which is true. I didn't have to worry about, having that bit of a contact whatsoever. Matt Verstappen didn't lose too much play, and I'm very grateful that I did not lose 2 plays like I did a couple of laps ago. That would be very, very embarrassing, but now I'm chasing down Pierre Gasly is still within the DRS race, which is good. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up and then go into next DRS though, this second DRS though, so that I can get closer more in that area and feel the talk get ahead of Pierre Gasly in that sector, that basically sector 2, and now Gasly going to start his final lap as the leader. Can he hold on to a win, or will I be able to nip up his lead and get a victory in that Miami Grand Prix, or will Matt Verstappen manage to get there? Who will know? It all go down in this final lap. Gasly's now pulled 1 session already, but like I said about sector 1 to sector 2, I had much more better pay than Gasly does, but it's my downfall a lot more superior than Gasly, and now I'm closing down within 1 second, got the DRS on, but unfortunately I'm a little bit too far behind to Gasly. Matt Verstappen is a lot closer to me than I am to Pierre Gasly. Can Matt get the move done on me? Knowing well, good thing that is, and now I've got another opportunity, which is the next DRS go in that straight line through the top. That's where I will get Gasly. What I need to do is just try to find the gap and go for the overtake, and that's it. Now I'm 4/10 behind Pierre Gasly, which means opportunity is here for the overtake, but rapidly losing time with that lip on Pierre Gasly's tyre is a lot more better than my tyre, so the acceleration is a little bit tougher for me to deal with. And we've gone for the move on the inside, but made the contact, and forcing look repeated my front wing, and that put me down P2. So it didn't matter. Gasly comes home to win the Miami Grand Prix, with me have to settle for P2 with Matt Verstappen in P3. Wow, what a race in Charlotte today. I got it rather of the day. That Ferrari is absolutely rapid.
Here's the checkered flag, and here's our winner. C'est magnifique! It's Pierre Gasly.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
here to top set the podium and the same with the Sandy as I put them together this time. Gasly was the Victoria in the Miami Grand Prix. Not sure who didn't have a good race, unfortunately, with me, who's second place, Matt in third place with 2 DNF of Esteban Ocon and Fassi, who had the net, and unfortunately, it's wasn't a race I wanted to go without. I would say maybe, just maybe, a bad sportsmanship overtake on Dash in the final corner. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I saw the opportunity and hoping that was it, but Dashley turned in a little bit earlier than I expected. That obviously closed up my opportunity for overtake, but it's okay, still got another try heading over to the Spanish Grand Prix in that episode. So I'll see you in that episode. Thanks for watching, please like and just like my video. Do you very appreciate it, and peace out.